Educator is on live. How's it going, people? So we're going to let YouTube do its thing. You know, we have to do that. And I want to welcome everyone officially to the live. Tonight, I am talking about Scanbacks. I have some tips for you on completing them perfectly, okay? A lot of notaries shy away from Scanback assignments. I want to talk about that. I'm going to give you some tips to make sure that your Scanbacks are good and encourage you to take assignments that have Scanbacks. They aren't that complicated, okay? We'll talk a little bit about the mentor program. I'm still getting questions about that. We'll talk about my Start Your Notary Business book, a little bit about that. Those of you just trying to get started, but I want to give you some tips on how to do Scanbacks and what they are. I want to welcome to everyone that will watch the replay and those who will listen to the podcast later, okay? So, hey everybody. Hey Ani, what's up, beautiful? Back to you. You're so sweet. How you doing? So listen, my time is going to be limited today, so we're going to hop right in there, okay? And whoever joined can go back and watch. So what is a scan back? Hey, Gooden Holmes, what's up with you? So what is a scan back? For those of you who may be new, sometimes when you're a notary loan signing agent or signing agent, you hear those terms, they're interchangeable. That's a notary who's able to go out and complete loan documents. It could be a mortgage. It could be initial disclosures. It could be loan modification. It could be just be a deed signing. There's any number of mortgage documents that need to be signed or something related to the mortgage industry. And they'll hire us as notaries to go out. POAs, it could be anything, right? So thank you, Ani. So yeah, it could be POAs, but they hire us to do a lot of jobs. They even hire us now to do general notary work. I mean, signing companies are really in the game now, and they're maximizing notaries like crazy. Field inspection, mystery shopping. I mean, they know that we're trusted people. We've been vetted by the government, by the state, sometimes a background check. Most of us are pretty thorough when it comes to stuff once we learn the industry. And they hire us for everything. So part of what they will hire a notary loan signing agent for is to get those documents signed by the signer. That's the client. We use the term signer most of the time, so you can know the lingo. They hire us to go out and get these documents signed, and then after that, we have to do what's called a scan back. Okay, so a scan back is just that. They have a scan back the documents to make sure that they're completed correctly. Back in the day when I first started, that was not a big thing. But now that so many notaries are working in this space, they do not know how to do a scan back, right? They don't know what it is. They don't know how to properly notarize their documents. They don't know what an acknowledgement is, what a jurat is. They have, how to administer an oath. None of their notarial duties. So now signing companies have said, you know what? We can't just let you send back the documents. Now we need to check the documents over prior to you shipping them via FedEx or UPS, sending them back to us. They're like, no go. Because we already know 90% of the notaries going to mess it up. So that goes into the low fees that we talk about. Why are there low fees? Because most notaries are messing up these signings. And let's just keep it real. Okay? What they say, I'm going to keep it a buck. So anyway, but I'm just going to tell you the truth. So that's why they have to also, they pay us low money. Because they already know I got to pay Kimmi to go out there. I got to pay Johnny to go out there. And Johnny and Kimmi messed it up. Now I got to pay somebody else to go out there. So they got to keep a little reserve in case they got to pay 2 or 3 notaries to go get the assignment done correctly. So that's why they ask for scan backs. So I'm going to give you some tips on doing your scan backs, okay? Number one question, I have a list here actually, but I do this every day, so I'm always going to have extra stuff to share with you. The number one thing people ask me when it comes to scan backs is, do I need to scan back the whole entire package? So if the package is 150 pages, why can't I just pull out the notarized copies and send that back? Why do I have to send back the instructions and the miscellaneous documents that were not even signed? Signing companies, when they ask you for scan backs, unless they're specific, are expecting to see that whole package in its entirety. If it's 150 pages that you took out there and you printed and took to that client, you scan back 150. Don't pull out just 2. Well, these are only 2 I notarized. These are what I consider to be the most important. No. You don't get to decide what you think is most important. The client will tell you. And that's why they have you bring scan back all of the documents, okay? Oh, Ani, you are so sweet. I have a 7:30 appointment. That's why. Well, I usually have on some colors and stuff anyway. I am not the YouTuber or a person, period, when I'm going somewhere I could just roll out the bed and go. I just don't. I've always felt like that. I had some friends, they were single. I'm going off topic really quick. Some friends that are single, and we had a just talking, girl talk. And I was like, yeah, sometimes, as females, we just roll out the bed and, we expect men gonna be looking at us or whatever. And that's just not how it works. Men are attracted to what they see, just like we are as women. Certain things, it's like, okay, maybe cologne is your thing, or, maybe the way he dresses with a suit is your thing. But anyway, so we're visual people. So for me, I just never can come on here like I just rolled out the bed. I've seen people do their YouTube videos in the bed and headscarf and all, and I just cannot do that. So typically, if I'm already getting dressed up to do something, like I have another Zoom at 7:30, I'm already dressed. So I said, let me go ahead and do my live now, or I'll get dressed when I'm coming on here. So I always like to look professional. Fat orange, yes, thank you. I appreciate it. Oiled up for Jesus. Ani says I have to be prepared as well. I understand. Plus, you dress for success. You feel better when you dress. Okay. We did a semi kind of thing about this on the channel before. Yeah, look the part. Your teeth have to be. Your teeth have a built-in roach clip. Your teeth have a built-in roach clip. I don't know what that means, but and if we're not walking right, you're gonna have to probably end up getting put out. I don't know what that means. So we're gonna go ahead and just remove you because I don't know what that means. And unfortunately, we're gonna move you from the channel, okay? All right, cool. Let's see. So anyway, yeah, so we'll get back on topic though. So that's why I always try to dress when I am coming on live. I hope that person wasn't referring to my Gap, because I love my Gap. I just thought about it. I said, they're trying to be shady. Because you get a lot of spammers in these hey, Melanin Express. You get a lot of spam in these lives and stuff. So let's get back to topic though, okay? So some tips to making sure your Scanbacks. So I hope I was clear when my first point though. You always make sure that you scan back everything, the entire package. Do not take shortcuts, okay? You also want to make sure that you ensure the quality and the clarity, okay? Sometimes people will try to use their cell phone, and the copy is cut off or is sideways. It's not clear. That's not a good scan back. And if they cannot read it, it's not usable. They will send it back, and that's going to be an error, okay? So you want to make sure you're using a high quality scanner where your documents are legible, okay? Make sure your resolution is set. Sometimes your settings might be off. So you don't want to send back blurry documents. I know one time we were running out of ink. Now this is more on the printing side of it, where we were printing documents. So the first 80 pages look good, but the last 10 we were running out of ink. So you know what that looked like, right? So Jeffrey was like, well, can you still use it? I'm like, no, I cannot. So what we did, of course, is reprint the last 10. We had to change out the toner, change out everything. But sometimes if you're having an issue like that and the copy isn't too bad, you can get that copy to your client. And you keep the good copy for yourself, because most of the time you're printing too. Okay, you want to make sure when you are sending back your scans also that everything on the scan is legible, like I just mentioned. The signatures, make sure your ink stamp as the notary, your ink stamp is clear. Okay, these are all little things that you may say, hey, I ain't worried about that. But that will get you in trouble and get you blackballed, okay? Again, making sure number 2, this might be 3 or 4. I said 5, but y'all gonna get 5 points. The next thing is to make sure your documents are organized, okay? Make sure they are organized. Keep them in the order that they sent you, because some people will say, well, I pulled out the CD and put that on top, or I pulled out the affidavit and did this, or I pulled out. No, keep the package in order. And if you did pull it out for some reason because you want to get through your signing quicker, when you send that package back, send it back. Your scan back needs to include the way that it was sent to you, okay? Put it back in the same order. Do not just willy-nilly tear those people package apart. They sent it out to you the way that they wanted it, okay? So again, you may say, hey, let me go ahead and take it apart or do whatever, but that's not what we're going to do, okay? That's not what we're going to do. All right. So then the next thing also is you want to check for completeness before you do a scan back. Before you do a scan back. So I teach you to do several checks of your documents, okay? The first one is going to be at the table. We're going to check the documents at the table. Then we're going to also check the documents after the signing is complete, okay? Like when you're in the car, maybe look at it one more time. But before you do that scan back, look at it one more time and make sure nobody missed any initials. Make sure everything is dated. Make sure everything, yes. Like Ani saying, make sure everything's initial. Make sure everything is dated. So make sure there's no information missing, okay? And then the next thing I have for you is to make sure that you're using a secure transmission, okay? What does that mean? When you're sending back documents, you want to make sure that these people's documents, our clients' documents, be it the signing company or the customer, if you're doing general notary work, because they will ask you to scan back too. Your general notary clients will ask you, hey, can you scan this back? They may not know how to scan. You may think, well, it's an app on your phone, but they don't know how to do it. So I charge for that. And I do it for general notary people too. I scan back for them. So you want to make sure though, with your scan backs that you're using a secure site. So I don't just willy-nilly go into no grocery store and use their scanner. I try to make sure. I need a touch-up course. Hey, good. Yeah, check out the mentorship. That'd probably be best for you right now. It's the best thing we got going. And then the courses are on sale, 60% off too. So if you just want to buy something and own it, I don't know if you already have one at home or you did a live with us, but a live session, but check out the courses. They're on sale. And 60% off coupon code is WIN2025, WIN 2025, okay? So check that out. So anyway, though, make sure you're not just willy-nilly going anywhere to do scan backs, okay? FedEx and UPS is okay. It's not the recommended way to do it. They really want you to do it from your own private scanner. But if you have to go in there, and too, the cost is going to be a lot. But if you have to, you have no other option. I've been told by FedEx, because I've asked them, they actually do delete the files at night is what I've been told. So you can only go by what they say. You're not there behind the counter, so you don't really know what they're doing. But they say they do. So I trust that they do. I mean, FedEx and UPS deal in how many documents daily? So I trust that, you know, and anybody can have a breach, but I trust that they say that they're doing what they're doing, you know. The next point I have for you, then I'm going to take some of your questions. So feel free to go ahead and drop your questions in there. Hey, Eliana. Yes, I saw that. Welcome, welcome. Now, you didn't join the group me yet, though. Why not? Why didn't you join the group me? Yes, Ani, Office Depot does scanning also. Now, I don't like Office Depot because they're not as friendly to me sometimes when it comes to needing a little assistance. They're kind of like, well, they got a machine, you go do it. I had that happen to me twice. And FedEx can be a trip too sometimes. My favorite is my UPS stores. I take them business, they give me business. I always try to go to UPS typically. My other tip for you is also to follow up with your clients. So you don't have to call every client and say, hey, did you get the scan back? Okay. You just don't have to do that. But one little side tip I like to do is, and this is extra because I'm old. Look there, I'm extra. But what I like to do, yeah, join the group me, honey, because you're missing out on a lot of information when you're not in the group me. You're missing on a lot of information. It's training all day long in the group me, literally. So anyway, what I was saying is, you don't have to email your clients. I'm trying to get you all to get out of the habit of emailing your signing company for every little thing. They don't have time for that. So typically the process is you scan it back, they automatically get an alert on their side. So if I'm emailing it directly to them, what I'll do is I'll also just CC myself on it. You don't have to because you already got the confirmation, right? I don't know why my light just went out. Doesn't look like I need it anyway. I don't know why my light just went out. But, oh, the power might have went out. I don't know, but I don't think I need it. Let's see. No, I don't need it. We'll keep going. Because I got enough light. So anyway, what was I saying about the Scanbacks? I forgot. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, contacting the signing company. So, yeah, I'm trying to teach you all in a mentorship, too. I'm teaching them, don't call these people about every single thing. They don't have time to be sitting there all day long, you know, answering your emails. We email them when we have to, but not just because, you know, hey, I just want to make sure you got it back. No, they'll let you know if they didn't get it. They'll let you know. They don't get paid if the documents are not signed. You don't get paid if the documents are not correct. Okay, so everybody's fully vested in that signing happening and being completed. All right. So those are my tips for you. Hey, Lisa, what's up? What's up? So what questions do you all have tonight? So again, I want to make sure when you're doing your Scanbacks, take your time, make sure you do them, and don't run away. This is my other little tangent I'm going to go on right quick because many of you don't take, just finished class. Oh, okay, cool. Cool. Yeah, many of you don't like to take signings because it has Scanbacks. That irritates me like crazy. It's a 5-minute process and you're leaving money on the table. If every job you're saying, I'm not going to do it because it has Scanbacks, you won't work unless you're going to just do inspections. And even them, they want you to send back pictures and upload, documents and stuff sometimes. So every job has something. So that's why I want to tell you what to do with Scanbacks, make it easier for you. And again, if you just do the whole package instead of trying to pull out certain documents, because if you don't send back the whole package again, and you figure, okay, I'm just gonna pull out what I think they should have. Yeah, that's not how that works. Okay. Good Homes, go to notaryeducatorsllc.com, and I'll tell you about the mentorship in just a second and how it works. I want to be clear on how it works because I don't know if I'm miscommunicating that or something. I just want to make sure I'm clear because I'm usually pretty clear. And I have an opening video too explaining how the courses and everything work, the mentorship. So we'll talk about that right quick. So anyway, just make sure you send back the whole package, okay? So let's talk about the mentorship. So the mentorship program is called Notary Business Success Program. And it's just that. It's designed to help you to go through all the courses that you need, the major things in your business that you want to do. Most people want to do general notary work. Well, I have courses on that. They want to do ink fingerprinting. They want to do apostilles. They want to do wedding officiant. I even have an apostille course, complete course. It's not a YouTube video. It's a real course uploaded in the program. So there's like 15. We have notary signing, loan signing agent from A to Z. So all the courses are designed to get you going and to help you to get your business off the ground. So one, we want you to watch the courses. As you're watching them, you're going to have questions. The majority of the questions will be answered through the videos. And if you find that something's not, I want you to be patient, and then you can just hop in chat and say, hey, what's such and such. But I can tell if you have watched the videos or not by your questions. Okay. So mentorship is not, let me sign up for mentorship and I'm going to ask Kimmi questions that she wrote a whole hour course on. I can tell if you watched them or not. If you've not watched it, I'm going to refer you back to the video because I want you to be a notary like a pro. And then I will answer your question. Okay. So it's not, I'm going to sign up $47 and then, hey, we just going to ask 2,000 questions. No, we're not going to do that. We're going to learn how to run our business, and then you're going to be a pro. And it's nothing like the illustration. Of course, I use it every day. It's teaching somebody how to fish versus giving them a fish. I teach you how to fish, and that way you will know how to run your business. We got some prime examples right here, right now. So I even have a wedding officiant course in there, Ani. Ani's talking about wedding officiant. So I even have a wedding officiant course. Every piece of the business that you could be interested in, field inspection, there's a little piece in there about that. I cover it, proctoring, whatever you need. So it's $47 per month, and we meet weekly. Every week we have live sessions, and then during those live sessions, we do a little teaching, a little deep dive on something, and then we open it up for coaching. Okay, every week. So it's an excellent program. Then we have the chat that I was just recommending to our new person here, that she joins the GroupMe chat. So GroupMe is how we communicate. You will ask your questions there. And again, I teach. So if you're not looking for teaching and you're looking for someone who can just sit by the phone and hold your hand and go to your appointment with you, I'm not going to be your mentor. I'm not. That's why I didn't do mentorship for a very long time. I've set everything up for you to succeed. I'm very passionate about our notaries winning, but I don't have time to sit with each person. There's no way. I'm only one person. There's no way. So, but the mentorship is amazing. People are winning. If you put the work in, I'm putting the work in with you. And I check the time. If you put the work in, I'm putting the work in with you. So if you're not doing it, I will know immediately by your question. Now, there is no stupid question, but if you ask me what is an acknowledgement, I already know you didn't watch the course because I talk about that exhaustively, okay? If that's a word, I think it is. So let's see. How do I join? NotaryEducatorsLLC.com. Ani says, tell them I charge for my Scanbacks. Yeah, so be careful of that. Ani's suggestion. If you're just someone's calling you direct and you're asking your screening questions, and one of your screening questions may be, hey, do I need to do Scanbacks? And they say yes, then yes, you can add that additional fee. But if you accept a loan signing assignment from a company and it says Scanbacks required, you don't go and ask for additional money, okay? That will get you blackballed. Now, it's the difference between direct and when you work for a company. Direct, one of my questions that I ask is, are Scanbacks required? If so, then I might tack on some more money, okay, depending on how much they offered. So it's just depending on what's going on. So that's a great tip, Ani, but I got to make sure for my new people that they understand the process. Because if they start just saying, well, you got to give me another $50 for Scanbacks or another $25 for Scanbacks, they won't work. So we got to make sure that we explain it in such a way that they know what to do. Okay. Ani's doing weddings. We talked about that. Good and Home Services says in doing field inspections now. I'm doing field inspections. Yes, field inspections are very lucrative. You can do quite a few of those to make a nice amount of money. You can. Yeah, they have to do self-teach as well to get better, not closings. Yeah, so either you're going to self-teach yourself or you're going to join mentorship where I have all of the courses. I've taken my 5 to 6 years and put it into a course for you. Every part of the business, like I said, you want to know ink fingerprinting, how to complete the I-9 form. And you can self-teach because I self-taught. Okay, but most people need things a little bit quicker. So like I said, what it's taken me 6 years to learn this part and learn that part, I got you going like boom, 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 boom. Okay, very quickly. So it's totally up to you. And I do recommend starting with general notary work, like Ani is saying. Yeah, Ani been with us for a moment. Eliana says, is the course going to discuss what printer I need for loan signing? I have Jeffrey going to go over that, Eliana. So I actually can put that on our list for the month of February, what equipment. And if you don't want to wait until we do the live session or record something about that, because I'm going to have Jeffrey do a whole thing about printers and equipment and stuff, because he's our equipment guru. You can always watch my video here on the YouTube channel where I talk about all the things I bought for my loan signing business. So yeah, it's not a big deal. We can tell you what kind of printer to get. I'll tell you right now, we recommend Brothers. A lot of people like HP. Going to be completely up to you. There is a whole list at the Notary Educators LLC website of recommended supplies. Okay, so that's totally up to you. But again, we like Brothers, and that seems to be the industry standard. We've never had a problem with ours. We've had it for like 5 years, and it's dual tray. Even if you can't find a dual tray nowadays, you can get a single tray and then use an app called Notary Rotary, because sometimes it's hard to find a dual tray printer, but it will make your life a whole lot easier. And you use something called Page Sorter over there, and it'll sort the pages for you. So for example, if you have a long package with mixed pages, like 10 legal size and the rest of them are letter, it'll pull out those 10 legal for you. Okay, so that's what I would recommend. And you don't ever have to wait until we get to a specific topic. As you're learning and you're growing your business, that's what the mentorship program is designed to do too. So you may be at the point where, hey, I've done the basic training and now I'm ready to build my business. Well, I'm going to tell you to watch the Build Your Business course, but as you're going through it, after you've gone through it and you have additional questions, write your notes, and then we'll talk about how to get you to the next level. So I've given you the basis of everything in the course, but then we're there live. It's myself, Alexis, and Jeffrey. Okay. Melon Express agrees that Brothers is where it's at. Yeah, that Brothers printer is the bomb.com. Yeah, I love my Brothers printer. So, and we have scanners. I have an Epson scanner. So all of that, again, is at the Notary Educators website. It's not a secret. Look under the notary supply list for anyone that's watching and you're not sure what supplies to get. But I am going to have Jeffrey do a whole thing on printers and scanners and and all of that. I'll try to bring him here on the channel, but I probably will have that included in mentorship, because sometimes people want to go buy all this stuff and they don't have their basic training yet, and that irritates me. I don't want you going to buy a car and you don't have a driver's license, okay? Or you have a driver's license, but you've never actually been on the road. Okay? All right, y'all. So I got about a few more. I got like 5 more minutes, and then I do need to go. 5 more. I need to find out why my light went out. I don't know why it went out. I'll figure it out in a minute. Unless the computer's not charged up. Oh, that's why it went out, y'all. I'm like, I had to figure that out. When I moved the laptop, because I have it hooked up to my laptop. That's why it went out. Hold on one second. Let's see. No, that's not why. Okay. Well, I need to figure out why my light went out. But anyway, so anything else that I can answer for you in 4 minutes? We have about 4 minutes together, and then I must go to my next appointment. I'm trying to make sure everything is charged up, because kind of weird. My light, oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah, I love the brightness. Really quick, I had someone ask today about their website. Someone from Mentorship was talking about their website. And you see how bright my colors are, you know, even though the scammer that was in here earlier didn't like it. It makes you feel good, right? Bright colors. So it's the same thing with your website. I'll leave you with that last tip while I head out. Make sure everything is bright. Make sure it's cheery. Make sure it's inviting. Make sure it's warm. You know, blacks and golds can be kind of dark. So you might want to add a little splash of yellow, a little splash of blue. Alexis has a beautiful blue website. She created a beautiful emerald green. That is not my color green. I just don't like a lot of emerald green. I don't. Everybody got their thing. And she created a website for someone. Guys, that thing is so beautiful. It is so beautiful. Well, I'm going to head out. I'm going to look for you guys over at Mentorship. Again, all the courses are 60% off. Thank you, Lisa. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm gonna head out, but go over to notaryeducatorsllc.com for all things training, all things notary, and we got you. So until next time, on behalf of Notary Educators with Kimmi, I did change the YouTube channel name in case you didn't catch that. It used to be Notary Life with Kimmi, but now it's Notary Educators with Kimmi, because we're trying to blend the brand. Everything. You are the brand. I'm gonna talk about that one day too. You are the brand. But anyway, until next time, guys, I'm gonna wish you guys much success, and I will see you later. Okay.